Good afternoon. You're watching SCTV, and today's November 25th, 2023, and we are here at the 2A State Championship football game between the reigning 2A State champions, Nemaha Central, 12-0 record, getting set to take on the Hoisington Cardinals, also undefeated on the season, 12-0. They are the second-ranked team in the state in 2A, and a very snowy day here. I'm Mike Stahlbommer. I'll be calling the game for you. Got John Howard here again.
Glad to be here.
Bill Osterhouse on the camera. Caleb Ridenauer with the production work. And this is going to be a big game as far as how does the ground game play out. Boy, this is a lot of snow on the ground here. They're kind of trying to clean off the field, the markers and everything as much as they can. We haven't played football in this kind of weather in a long time.
It's been a long time, and I don't know if the camera shows it well, but the snow is still falling here. It isn't quite as heavy as it was before. But from my understanding, there's another little front coming through. So as the game progresses, we are expecting to get a little bit more snow. So it will change the conditions of the field as the game goes on. You're dealing with a turf field here, so that changes things a lot as well as far as how slippery it can be and the traction the guys are going to get.
Well, this game was to be played at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They moved it up to noon. You know, I think if they wanted to beat the snow, they should have just played it the day before or waited till the next day to stay away from it. But this is the day that's getting played on. It's the weather conditions don't matter unless there's lightning, and I don't foresee any of that in today, but it could happen.
It could happen.
It's what do they call that, thunder snow or something like that?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is I haven't seen a game like this to be played since when I was in when I was in junior high, when I was at school, Centralia, they were playing for the 2A, the 2A state title back then. It was played in Manhattan at the K-State football field. And
that was before they had shovels to even clear the field like it is now.
Yeah, it was snowing. It was probably worse than this. I mean, it was hard to. There was more snow coming down, blowing a little more, and it was tough. Fortunately, I was up in the press box. I was a stat guy, so I got that privilege anyway. Or that comfort, however you want to call it. We have that comfort
Yeah,
again
we
here
do.
today. So we're up here in the press box here at Salina Stadium, Central District Stadium. There's the coin toss, and it looks like Hoisington has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. Nemaha Central will receive, and the field in front of us goes north to south. That's left to right. And Nemaha Central will receive, defending that south end zone to start the game. Nemaha Central in purple and Hoisington in white trimmed red. And both teams, they are power teams running the ball. Big offensive and defensive lines. It should be a good smash-mouth game. We'll see how the passing game plays out a little bit. Hoisington a little stronger in that than I believe Nemaha Central, but Nemaha Central with a good number one scoring defense across all classes in the state of Kansas. I believe they're only allowing 4.42 points per game on their entire season so far.
Yes, snow on the field really neutralizes both teams and kind of changes the game plan for everybody. So we'll just kind of see which team can react the best to these conditions. That's going to really be the key today is ball control is probably going to be the number one thing. You know, when you see a field like this, turnovers and fumbles just happen all the time. And so I'm sure coach has been drilling on their heads, protect the ball, keep the ball, because that's going to be the difference between today's game. I'm sure of it.
I agree. Turnovers and defense. That'll decide a lot of it here today. Both.
Also, whoever scores the most points will be the winner in the end. So,
it plays out that way every time, don't it?
Yeah, that's just the way it works.
So, Hoisington's been here to the state title game back in 2020. They believe they were playing Rossville that year, and they came in as runner-up. So they haven't quite captured that state title, but they have been a very good team over the last 10 years, been up-and-coming program, and have really built themselves to this point, finally getting to this state title game. Nemaha Central has been here. This will be their third time in 5 years, I believe. Yeah, 5 years. So here we go with the kickoff. Nemaha Central will receive. We'll see how this one plays out. Boy, with snow on the field, nobody's played in this for quite some time. Kicking off, number 20, Taylon Morales for the Cardinals. This game is underway. Short kick. Fielded it about the, it's hard to see the yard markers too on this field, and there's a nice hit. But down at about the 35-yard line, it looks like. I really got to watch the yard markers as much as I can up here.
Yeah, we mentioned it's going to neutralize kind of both teams. It's also going to make me better at seeing how many yards it was going, because no one's going to know if I'm wrong or not, because it's just a lot harder to tell here.
1st and 10 for Nemaha Central at their own 35-yard line. 2 wide, both sides. Hike will take the snap into the middle of the line. And he'll drag a few defenders, picking up about 4 yards to the 39-yard line. That's the kind of game that Nemaha Central is going to play today. No hiding that, no disguising it. They run the ball. We'll throw when they have to. Again, same formation, 2 wide, both sides, and we got an offsides call against Hoisington's number 3. Looking up that number is Courtney Bryant is flagged for that one. Be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's not the way Hoisington wants to start this game, coming out with a penalty there, and puts the Thunder just 1 yard, 2nd and 1.
Hike will pick up the 1st down, and then he's going to get driven back. He will move the chains, picking up a couple yards, and a 1st down for the Thunder.
Now you can really see him slipping and sliding out there, and that's going to be most of the game. I'm guessing you're going to see a fairly quick game when you don't throw the ball as much. The clock runs a lot more, and I think you're going to see a lot of that here this afternoon.
2 wide, far side. Up the middle, Hike picking his way through. He's gotten to the defensive backfield. Another 1st down to the Cardinal 40-yard line.
Yeah, good run up the middle. Just a couple guys to beat to break that open. Thunder come to the line really quick here.
14 yards on the carry. Quick snap again. Hike trying to bounce to the outside, putting his head down, and finally driven down, but not after he picks up another 5-6 yards.
It's kind of funny to watch the guys out there. You know, the Thunder is a fast team. They move the ball quickly. It looks almost like they're in slow motion because they're just thinking about each step just a little more carefully because of the conditions.
Yeah, they got to make sure they got a good foothold there. And here again, 2 wide here to the near side. Again, up the middle, Hike following his blockers, and another 1st down. Moves the ball inside the 30.
Yeah,
to the 29.
The Thunder playing the kind of football we expected, just up the middle, just running right at them, and they're going to keep doing it until Hoisington can stop them.
Hoisington with a couple big guys there on the front. I know the one on the far side of the line there weighs in at about 330, and the middle to another guy in the middle there at 230. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, and there's another false start. That one's going to go on, or should be an encroachment call on number 76 for the Cardinals.
Also number 3, looks like they both kind of jumped there. So Thunder must be really belting out those.
Caden Hoffman and again Courtney Bryant called for the penalty, a 5-yarder. Now the ball down to the 24. 1st and 5. Hike into the middle and into the defense backfield on his way. Slips through another tackle inside the 10. And it's 1st and goal for Nemaha Central at the 9-yard line.
Great blocking there by the offensive line. Kind of a high step and run trying to get his momentum.
We do have a flag right at the 20-yard line. So that looks like it's going to come back.
It's going to be in a holding area, I would guess.
And they'll move it back 10 from the spot of the foul. So it goes back to the 30. The Thunder lose 6 yards on that play.
Yeah, all the Thunder running backs do such a good job of cutting and turning and spinning, and you're just not going to see a lot of that here this afternoon.
Hike pitches out. Kramer getting the edge, needing to cut up field. Slips and goes down, but that was a gain of about 4 on first down. They replayed that down. So they set it down at about the 26-yard line, just shy of maybe the 26.
I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but the snow is starting to fall a lot more now and a lot bigger snowflakes. Certainly going to play a factor.
Second down and 7 for Nemaha Central. Two wide to the near side, 2 to the short. They send man in motion. Hike takes a snap. He didn't get to the line of scrimmage, dropped and driven back. He'll lose. No, maybe he'll, but no gain on the play.
Big third down here for the Thunder. You know, I think this might be in Treasy's field goal range, but with the weather conditions, to be honest, he's a perfect kicker for this condition because he doesn't
short steps.
Yeah, little bitty steps. He doesn't take a big run at it, and so that's going to be ideal for these kind of conditions.
Here we go, third down, 3 receivers bunched here to the near side, 2 to the far. Hike's going to roll it out here to the near side, looking to throw, throwing downfield. Got a receiver, caught by Aiden Brocksterman and knocked out of bounds. A first down for Nemaha Central. Big third down conversion. Keeps the drive going for the Thunder.
Yeah, that Brocksterman he got open there, and you could see a couple of defenders recognize that he was open, but that you cannot change your direction fast enough to get him covered, and that's what happened. He was able to make a great catch for a first down.
Gain of 12 on the play and moves the chains. Again, up the middle. Hike still on his feet. I can't believe they're not blowing that play dead sooner. They finally do, and he will be to the 10-yard line, gain of 4.
A lot of fans for both sides showed up in this weather, and good turnout for both teams.
Yeah, them flakes are definitely bigger.
Yeah, they're
coming
bigger
down.
flakes now, that's for sure.
2 receivers far side. Hike will run it into the middle, inside the 5, down to the 2. Maybe the 1. Looks like they're going to spot him down at the 2, and that's a first down, first and goal now for the Thunder at the 2-yard line. Gain of 8.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder for the officiating team to do those spots because about every tackle is a 2-yard slide afterwards.
Quickly to the line. Hike takes another snap, and we do have a flag call. Flag thrown. It'll be a false start on Nemaha Central. They will lose 5 yards. Trying to go a little too quick, then get set.
That's exactly what happened.
So now back to the 7-yard line. First and goal from the 7. Hike takes a snap. Coming here to the near side. Slips a tackle. In for the touchdown. Nemaha Central on the board. 6:20 on the clock, first quarter, and the Thunder score on their first possession.
Yeah, just kind of tiptoeing his way into the end zone, just trying to do everything he can to keep his feet under him. I was curious. It looks like they're going to kick for the extra point. I was a little curious on what they were going to decide to do, if they were going to go for it or they are going to try to kick it.
Teresi for the extra point. He's going to be big right here, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
In this kind of weather. Good snap, hold. And couldn't get the kick away. The hold wasn't down.
Could not get the hold down.
Brocksterman with the hold. We'll take a break. Nemaha Central on the board first, 6-0. You're watching SCTV.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Pushing the field.
Welcome back. You got to give it to this ground crew here. Between every chance they have, they're out there with shovels minutes before they kick off, and here every time they have a chance, they're out there pushing snow off the field just to make it playable and able to be officiated with the lines being cleared off.
Levi Thomas will kick off for the Thunder.
Thunder's first opportunity here on defense. We'll see what they can do.
We'll get a first real good look at the Hoisington offense. Kickoff from the Thunder 40. Skips down the field, picked up at about the 27. And a nice return out past the 40 to about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. That's where they'll start their first possession.
I anticipate you see both teams having short fields because I just don't know. They're going to have a hard time getting a deep kick off the kickoff. Thunder defense has been a force to reckon with all season long, and we'll see what they can do here.
Hoisington with a stellar quarterback, senior quarterback, and another one at running back. We'll see how they do here. They send a man in motion. Hand off through the line. Number 11 with the carry, still on his feet, gets to the 45-yard line, and a first down on the first play for the Cardinals. 13 yards on the carry. It was a good ball fake. I thought they handed off to the first man through there.
They did a very good job with that.
Tony Moore, number 11, is their quarterback. He ran that one. Now from the shotgun this time. They'll send a man in motion. Number 5 gets tackled in the backfield, and it was number 54, Josh Gonzalez, and number 3, Cooper Kramer.
Very lucky to still have that ball. As soon as they hiked it, or they
handed it off,
he could see him kind of juggling with it, and he got a hold of it just as he got tackled. So very lucky to still have the ball here.
Be able to secure it, but that makes it second down and 15 for the Cardinals. 2 receivers near, 1 to the far. Moore looking to throw into the middle. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on.
Good defense by the Thunder. He had a hold of the ball, but they made the tackle, and these are going to be a lot harder balls to keep a hold of.
Hike and Mackey there to help the pass be incomplete. And it'll bring up third down and 15. To the near, 1 to the far. Passing play, it looks like. They're looking to throw into the flat. Incomplete. Boy, that one could have been picked off as he overthrew his intended receiver. He was looking for Ian Smith. And that'll bring up fourth down. Not what the Cardinals wanted.
Yeah, Mackey was right there, and if he could switch his direction just a little bit quicker, he would have had an interception there.
Right at midfield. We'll see what the Cardinals go with here. They will line up to punt it.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a fake here. Nope, does punt it away.
Punt. They're just going to let it go. And that one is going to go down and out of bounds at about the 8. So that's a good punt for the Cardinals. It'll put the Thunder deep in their own territory to start their second possession. Nemaha Central's defense holds and gets the ball back. First and 10 for Nemaha Central. Hoisington had a heck of a road to hoe to get to this state championship game. They had to play through 2 undefeated teams, Southeast Salina and Norton, both close games, but got it done and got here to play in this championship game. Thunder 3 to the near side. Nice move by Hike to make his defender that came up the field take a step to the direction he was moving and cut back, but there was a gain of just a couple yards on that to the 10.
Yeah, Thunder have to be careful here. This is not a spot they want to have a turnover, and
definitely,
if they don't get the first down, they're going to need to really get as far away as they can from the
There's Hike taking the snap into the middle of the line, trying to push his way forward. He gets to about the 15, it looks like. Short of the first down by about 3, but picking up 5 there.
Another big third down here for the Thunder.
Third and 3 for Nemaha Central at their own 15. Hike takes a snap, trying to get out there. He's going to be close, but he's actually going to be short by about a yard or 2. Hoisington coming up quick to make the stop, and it's hard to push and get the drive like the Thunder usually get when you're in this snow. It's going to be 4th down and 2 for Nemaha Central. They only got 1.
They're going to punt it away, it looks like. Or, well, let's see here. They are going for it. Well, no, they are setting up to punt it away.
Out there to punt it.
The grounds crew here still pushing snow even during the game on the other end of the field, trying to keep it clear.
High snap goes into the end zone. He's going to throw it downfield, looking for Brocksterman.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that! And they convert on 4th down, a punt.
Can you believe that?
We do have a flag laid down on the field, though.
The coach drew that play up perfectly.
We'll see what the call is here. Could be an ineligible downfield. I don't know here. It looks like it'll be a penalty on Nemaha Central, and that is what it is. It'll be an ineligible downfield. And they'll replay 4th down, so we'll still have to punt it. Thunder do not get to convert that one.
I just couldn't believe that they.
Yes. So that will move the ball down to the 11-yard line, I believe, and that's going to push Gonzalez back into the end zone.
Back in the end zone.
See if we can get a redo. There's a better snap. Gonzalez gets that one out of there. And it's going to get a nice Thunder bounce down past the Thunder 40 to about the 43. And that's about the same spot that Hoisington stalled out their drive.
So again, I talked about the last one, the Thunder, very fortunate to get out of that without a score from Hoisington.
Yeah.
That just, when it almost goes out of the end zone there, that would have been a safety if they would have lost the ball in the end zone, if he would have kneeled down there and he was able to, who knew Gonzalez had an arm, he could throw the ball and just about connected.
If we didn't have the lineman downfield,
but
that would have been a good play.
the lineman's job is to go downfield on a play like that,
After
so they didn't
long.
know what was happening either.
Yep, here goes Hoisington. Snap, handoff number 5 as he comes to the line. Holden Bass latches on him, drags him down after a gain of 2.
Nowhere to go. Bass was he caught him just as he got the handoff, so great job by the defense. Thunder need a stop here for sure.
Ball sitting on the 40-yard line. They started that drive at the 42. Man in motion. Handoff. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Covered up by Nemaha Central. I believe they got it.
And they do. Huge there for the Thunder.
There's the mistake, the first one of the game.
I don't know who that was for, Billy. He was throwing some knuckles up here. We didn't know.
Fist bump. You got Bill right here beside us. He is in the warm booth with us this afternoon. I wouldn't want to be out there filming.
Yeah, huge.
Nemaha Central.
Yeah, those turnovers are going to be huge, and that's the field position is giant here, and that was a huge turnover for the Thunder.
Fumble on the play, the first turnover of the game. Nemaha Central with the ball at their own 41-yard line. Hike takes the snap, going to come here to the near side, cutting up the field, and goes down at about the 45, gain of 4.
Yeah, and then you feel a lot better. The Thunder just getting a little bit of movement downfield, because if they have to punt again, you definitely don't want them pinned back in their end zone again. So, Thunder very fortunate to get out of this, and now we got the ball back, and we're on the 45-yard line.
Breathing space here for the Thunder. Second down and 6. Hike into the middle is going to get to the line, and then no more. Maybe a yard, it looks like.
And good job by the defense there, just nowhere to go. Again, like Mike said before, it's just so much harder to get that extra push with the field conditions like this. And now the snowflakes have gotten smaller again, but there's a lot more of them. So the grounds crew
they are working
keeping after it, trying to keep ahead of the snow as best they can.
Really working on the line markers is what they are. Each of the yard markers, the main every 5 yards. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 here to the near. Hike looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run into the middle. Hike still on his feet, and he's going to be short of the first down by a couple yards. Looks like they'll spot that ball down at about the 49.
Yeah, you're regular used to seeing Hike just kind of spinning through those and just not able to do it in these conditions.
I don't think there's going to be much spinning. They just don't have that traction to do that.
They just don't have the traction to do it. So the Thunder taking a timeout, trying to think about it here.
Nope, that'll be the end of the first quarter. Nemaha Central with the ball right near midfield. It'll be 4th down and 2. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my KSHSAA cashback checking account. KSHSAA pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
KSHSAA checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. The thrill of a touchdown, the excitement of a successful pass, all combined to remind us that state football championship games are only moments away. Actually, we're in one right now. Sponsored by the Kansas State High School Activities Association, state championship playoffs began back on October 26th and ending here today. The final games on November 25th. Attend these games, support your teams, join the crowd during the final weeks of this football season. Thank you for doing that. More information on about the Kansas High School Activity Association, call 785-273-5329.
I ran down on the field during that break to help push a little snow, and I got back up here quick to get back in the booth, just trying to help the ground crew move snow out of the way. You can see
You hardly
I know,
look at me.
I did great. When they're pushing snow across the field, now they can't one guy can't do it because the snow builds up so quickly on their shovels. It's getting that kind of deep out there that they need a couple passes just to clear off one line now.
Yes. So they've switched sides of the field. Start of the second quarter, Thunder with a 6-0 lead, and 4th down and 2. The Thunder will punt this ball away. Gonzalez setting up at about the 38 to punt that ball. Kind of clearing a little bit of that snow so he can get some good footing to step into that kick. Good snap. Punt. High, nice spiraling punt. And it takes an awesome bounce for the Thunder down inside the 10 to about the 8.
Huge Thunder bounce. I kind of thought with the snow on the ground it would just go flat and kind of stick there, and it hit just on the nose of the ball and took a huge bounce for the Thunder.
So the Cardinals will have to start at their own 8-yard line, it looks like.
Got a lot of field in front of them.
Actually, about the 9 is where they set the ball down at. Hoisington scoring offense at 45.92 points per game. Shut out here in the first quarter. A lot of game to play, though. 2 receivers here to the near side. Handoff in the middle, and he's going to get nowhere and driven back. They'll play that play dead. That ball was handed off to number 5, Taryn Kraft.
So now Hoisington are kind of in that same position on the field. They have to be very careful here. The Thunder are going to come at them really hard. They're going to have to do everything they can to stop themselves from getting pinned back or even get a safety in the end zone or a fumble in a quick touchdown by the Thunder. They have to do a lot of ball control here for the Hoisington.
One receiver here to the near side and one to the far. They send the one in motion. Snap. Running play. A handoff somewhere in there.
Yeah, he kind of did a little pitch back, it looked like.
Well, it looked like that was number 5 with the carry, but no, it was Moore. The 5 was the lead blocker is what it was. It kind of fooled me a little bit. Moore with the carry, picking up close to that first down. Looks like he'll be just shy by about a yard. Gain of 9 on that play. Getting out to the 18. 3rd down and 1.
And the snow really continues to fall here.
See if Hoisington uses their power game. I assume they will here. And now we've got a flag. It's going to go against, I believe that will go against the Cardinals. Oh, it goes against Nemaha Central. Holden Bass called for the offsides penalty, and that gives the Cardinals a first down.
Yeah, someone's going to have to tell the Thunder fans to keep moving around, because if they don't, they might get buried in snow where they can't stand up. It's falling pretty heavy.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Caught as he goes through the line and picking up a couple yards.
Good stop there by the defense.
Looks like to about the 27-yard line. Four yards on the carry for the Cardinals. They'll have 2nd and 6, a long 6. Man in motion. Moore through the line.
Still on his
feet.
feet.
Through a couple tacklers and a nice carry by Moore inside past the 45-yard line and a first down. Tony Moore with a big carry there to the 47-yard line. Gain of 20 on that play.
Mike, I'm not sure how you can even see the down markers. They're covered with snow on the other side. It's hard to see
I'm really kind of just I'm just a guesstimating here, but packing it in tight. Handoff into the line and swallowed up. Maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, he met the whole defensive line on that one.
Gonna actually pick up a couple yards to the 29. It looks, or the 49-yard line. Hoisington's 49, gain of 2. A solid 2, so it'll be 2nd down and really a short 8. One receiver near, one to the far. They spread out the field. Man slips, handoff in the middle. And collapsing down the line. Boy, they're going to give him a good spot, honestly. I thought he didn't even get to the line.
Looks like they got stuffed right there. And then,
but he is right at midfield. Gain of 1 on that play.
Thunder really need to stop here on 3rd down.
As this game goes on and on, it gets just the players get cold, their hands get cold, it's just wet and slick, and it gets harder and harder to play this game and keep control of that ball. Looking to pass into the flat, incomplete. Kramer getting back in time and actually getting in front of the pass and kind of just kind of distracting that receiver who couldn't get to it.
He had it right in his chest, though, just wasn't able to bring it in. You know, you've got to think about your feet and your hands when you're trying to catch a ball like that, so it just makes it more difficult. 4th down, let's see if they're going to try to go for it.
4th down and 7.
They are setting up to go for it here.
They'll punt it. It'd be crazy not to.
Yeah. Well, let's see. They are setting up for the punt.
Say into the wind, but there's no wind. There's a good punt. This one should be fieldable, but they're going to let it go.
Yeah, I think
probably a good choice just to not even field it.
It seems like both teams have decided that to just the opportunity for a fumble in that situation is so much higher than in other situations on the field. So I think you can see both teams just kind of staying away from those kicks, letting them hit the ground, and then playing it from there.
So Nemaha Central holds them and gets the ball back at their own 25-yard line.
The Thunder fans today were thunderstorm was their theme, but as far as I can tell, they abandoned that completely to just stay warm.
Well, they went with a snowstorm theme, and they are all bundled up.
Didn't take them very long to start a snowball fight, I noticed, when they first got into the stands.
2 receivers here to the near side. Hike is going to go right up the middle. Trying to spin through, and he will get the ball to about the 29, it looks like.
Thought maybe it was a little bit more than that, but it looks like they gave him a big 3 yards there.
Actually, we'll say to the 20 and to 28, really. It's
between the two. It's really nearly impossible to tell at this point.
It was a strong 3.5-yard carry, yeah. 2 receivers far, 1 to the near. Hike, snap. Spins out of that one and into another defender, but he's going to get yards and a push. Still pushing, and a 1st down.
Wow, nice job by the offense recognizing that he needed some little help. You got Holden Bass in there just kind of
he put his shoulder into it. Reese Garrett, he was right in there with him.
You could see the Hoisington defense just planting their feet and getting pushed, scooted across the field.
Move the ball to the 36. Gain of 8. 1st and 10 for the Thunder. Hike diving forward. We'll see where they spot that one. He'll give him a couple of yards. Looks like to the 38-yard line. I think Nemaha Central is just, to me, I get the feeling they're just going to go back to that power game and just pound it.
Yeah. Ball control, and the best way to do that is to stay on the ground and just keep moving it across the field.
Coming up on 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Hike takes the snap, trying to get to the outside, and he's going to get a yard, it looks like.
Both teams with 2 passes so far this afternoon. The Thunder able to connect on both of theirs, and Hoisington not able to connect on either one of the passes they had. And I think you're going to see less and less throwing the ball as this game goes on with the way this snow is falling.
Third down for Nemaha Central. 3rd and 7. Just a short 7. The Thunder will line up, and now they're going to get a timeout call by Nemaha Central. Timeout, Thunder. 5:44 to go here in the first half. Thunder leading 6-0, and the snow continues to fall. We'll be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
You really got to give it up to the fans for both teams here, just really fighting through these elements, because we can see the Thunder fans are on our side here and just completely covered head to toe with snow, all on their bleachers, on their blankets, on their coats, just everywhere. So both teams' fans really fighting through the elements.
Recognize some sponsors for SCTV. We have Elk State Bank, Water Conditioning of Seneca, Rainbow Communications, United Methodist Church, and Sailor Insurance. Also like to throw a shout out there to Honeyman Ford for helping us get transportation to the games here. This game is here this afternoon. Thank you to all our sponsors. Here we go on 3rd and 7. Nemaha Central is going to line it up for the power play, it looks like. Hike takes a snap. Actually going to throw. And they're going to throw downfield looking for Brocksterman, and it's intercepted by number 6 for the Cardinals. Trying to get to the far side. Number 6 trying to get the edge. Bass tracking him down and pulling him down at the 40-yard line of Nemaha Central. Pass was short. Brocksterman couldn't get around to make the catch.
Tough throw there. Defense was closing in on him quick, and he had to get rid of the ball. Wasn't able to make a move for that, so and then good job by Bass taking just a perfect angle to making that tackle to stopping him from scoring there.
So now the Cardinals with the short field at the Thunder 40. Really kind of their best field position, or right at near their best field position in this game. Lining up for the power play. Snap. Moore. Hit as he comes through, gets to about the 45. Excuse me, the 35-yard line. Gain of 5. Nemaha Central needing a hold here going into the locker room. Boy, this is a 5-minute mark coming up. This could make a difference in momentum in this game for sure.
Yeah, Hoisington's going to get the ball starting the second half, so they would love to get a score here and come back and get the ball to start the second half, and the Thunder definitely need a stop.
2nd and 5. One receiver to the far side. Going to come right up the middle. Moore with the first down and goes down at the 25 at a gain of 10. Well, you can see exactly where that play was going to go. They pulled their big 330-pound lineman and was moving him right into the middle of the line where they were going to go with that ball. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals now at the Thunder 25.
Thunder defense really need a stop here. A turnover would be a great right here.
Again, here it comes into the middle. And nice job by Aiden Brocksterman coming up to make the tackle. Number 11, Tony Moore, trying to bounce it to the outside. He'll get a couple yards. To the 23, it looks like.
Yeah, great tackle there by Brocksterman, wrapping him up and taking him down.
Looks like they're asking for a dry ball. Stop the clock at 3:41 official time.
Coach is over here thinking maybe they're going to pass, looking at and empty out the backfield, so there's a good chance they're going to throw the ball here.
Single receivers both sides. Moore looking to pitch, back to throw, down the middle of the field, and it's going to be incomplete. And Hike is kicking himself in the butt because he could have had a pick there.
It would have been a pick if he could get his feet underneath him, and he saw it and he switched directions and just kind of face planted. Just wasn't able to get to it. But
no traction on the field there.
But no Cardinal in the area, so would have loved to got a pick there.
So now it brings up 3rd down and 8. This will be 4-down territory for the Cardinals, I am sure of it.
Unless they think they can kick I don't know what kind of kicking team, if they have a field goal kicker or not. But
6 goes in motion. Moore takes the snap, trying to get to the outside. It does. He's going to pick up the 1st down and go out of bounds.
Huge first down there for Hoisington.
That'll move the chains as it gets to about the 13-yard line. Stops the clock. Gain of 10.
Three and a half minutes left in the first half here.
First and 10 for the Cardinals from the 13-yard line. Handoff into the middle. Gonzalez there to make the stop, and then a few more as Hilbert was able to come up and give an assist on that, and gain of 2. Maybe 1.
Stopped by the whole Thunder defensive line there.
Gain of 2 is what we'll say. It's at the 11. 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. 3 receivers this time. Looking to pass into the middle. Almost picked off. Oh, my gosh. It was Gonzalez right there. Hit him right in the.
He just wasn't able to bring it in.
A lineman, every lineman's dream right there. Getting that pick.
I don't think he was going to turn that loose for a touchdown or anything with the weather conditions like this, but
it looks like we have a timeout called, and Scotch who called it, but 2:53 to go here.
Hoisington called that timeout.
2:53 to go here till a half. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspection and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Welcome back. Before the game, Greg Schulianchus helped us out a few times with some when Mike wasn't able to be around. He was in the stands, and he volunteered that if we needed help, he'd love to come up here in the booth and help us out. He said just tag him in anytime.
There's lots of fans down there. Love this job right now, maybe not. 3 receivers, takes the snap. They're going to do a handoff into the middle. Number 5 with the carry, still on his feet, and he's going to get dropped down at about the 9-yard line.
So this is just about, extra point. I don't know if they're going to kick it or if they're going to go for it. We'll just see here. Changing out the personnel a little bit, so Thunder fans really starting to get after it now.
Here is a big down right here. 4th down for the Cardinals. 4th and about 6 at the 9-yard line. Snap, looking to throw into the middle. Incomplete. They're going to get a flag. And a flag comes out.
Flag came in late.
And a fresh set of downs is what the Cardinals will get with 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Yeah, from up here, it really looked like that contact was right when he had the ball in his hand. Well, they're going to probably call him for defensive pass interference, and that's what the penalty is. So that's half the distance to the goal, and that would be a first down.
Is it? Or they replay 4th down?
Oh, they are? Okay, replaying fourth down.
5-yard penalty, and they replay fourth down.
That's good. Thunder has another chance
Central
here
still
for
has
a
shot
stop.
to stop. 4th and 1. They're going to go right up the middle. And stepping through a tackle. Turning it in. Oh, touchdown
They
Cardinals. Wow, good job by Tony Moore spinning out of that tackle and diving across the line to get that touchdown for Hoisington.
Sam Norris had him stood up and on his, but he was able to spin out of that and get the score. So we'll see if it looks like Hoisington's. I don't know if they're going to kick this or go for it, and I don't know on the next score if the Thunder would try to kick it the way these conditions are.
But they are going to attempt the extra point. It's tied at 6, 2:02 on the clock. This could give Hoisington a lead with a good snap, hold, and kick. That's what it looks like. Right through the uprights, very smooth. Now Hoisington has a 1-point lead on Nemaha Central with 2 minutes to go here till halftime. 7-6 in favor of the Cardinals. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Some are old. Some are new. Some are just right. The perfect home is a place created from the thousands of memories shared within it. A place for laughter. A place for comfort. A place for family and friends alike. We know what it means to have a place we call home. To be a part of a community. To be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back up here in the booth where we were arguing that pass interference call. And obviously, anytime a call doesn't go in our favor, we're going to not be happy about it. But to us, it didn't look like – it looked like the contact was made just as he got his hands on the ball, which would just be good defense and not pass interference. But state championship game, they're going to have the best officiating crew they can get together, and pass interference was the call. So
that's what it was. Can't change that.
Thunder love to come out here with 2 minutes left and move the ball down the field quickly. With these kind of conditions, the time is going to be a factor very quickly. With 2 minutes is not a lot of time because you're just a lot harder to put big, long drives together with the snow on the field.
Yep. When you run the ball, you consume a lot of time.
I still don't anticipate the Thunder – I'll probably try to run this one back. We'll see kind of how the kick is, and neither team able to really kick it super deep.
Taylor Morales to kick off for the Cardinals. That one down the middle of the field. Looks like Hike is going to take that one. Running hard up through the middle of the field. Trying to run through a defender, still on his feet, goes down at the Cardinal 46-yard line. Great return by Hike, gives the Thunder a chance for maybe some points here before the half expires.
That's exactly what the Thunder needed. They needed a return like that to put them in a position with just a couple minutes left to possibly get into the end zone.
Maybe if they get within range, maybe a field goal.
Yeah, possibly.
This
is
worth a try. Don't want to leave chance to put points on the board.
Absolutely.
As time expires, if you're in range. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Thunder. Minute 51 on the clock. Hike is going to roll it here to the near side, looking to throw. Throws to the sideline, looking where Brockstrom couldn't haul it in. Dove out there for it. Laid out for it, couldn't get it. Incomplete.
Just a little overthrown. But even with an overthrown ball like that, what that is doing is it's going to soften up that defense just a little bit because if he was one step away, he'd make that catch. So the defense is going to do a couple of those. It's going to soften up that defense and make the run even that much more successful for him.
Make those completions will make a difference. Minute 45 to go. 2nd and 10 And Thunder wanting a offensive or defensive false start or defensive offsides. They must not have cleared across the ball, but there's a carry by Hike up to the Cardinal 41.
Yeah,
we could hear the fans on that one.
And even the coaches, but you got to give the official, he's in the spot exactly where he needs to be to catch those. So
3rd down and 5. Hike takes the snap, going to run it. He's trying to get to that outside, but good defenders for the Cardinals slid off their tackle or the blocker and was able to make the tackle and the stop. Timeout called by Nemaha Central. It brings up 4th down. No gain on the play.
1:09 left in the first half.
A timeout called by Nemaha Central. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back.
Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I count 9 different guys out there shoveling away. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just nonstop trying to keep snow off the field. We got here, they were using leaf blowers. I think looks like the snow's a lot heavier than maybe the leaf blower is not going to work now.
Oh, no.
But doing everything they can to keep the field as playable as possible.
And here's a big 4th down for Nemaha Central. Going for it here with 1:09 to go till halftime. 2 receivers here on the near side. Ike takes a snap. Tries to shed one tackler. Fighting his way forward. He's going to be short of the first down. He's not going to get it, and the Cardinals will take over.
Just a minute left here. Cardinals are going to have one more shot at it.
They got the ball to about the 38-yard line. They needed 2 more yards than that.
I really don't anticipate them doing too much. They're going to probably keep it on the ground. It's just not worth the opportunity for a turnover here.
Cardinal ball, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Own 37. Into the line, and that's swallowed up. He should be a loss of about a yard on the play. Hilbert there for the stop. Looks like he ran into his own guy there.
Hoisington will have a chance one more chance here, and I wouldn't even be surprised to see him take a knee on something like this, just trying to keep the ball in their hands.
And go to the locker room with a 1-point lead. And off to number 5. He'll crash through the line, picking up about 4 yards to the 42-yard line.
I'm guessing that is going to – I just don't see them getting another with 5 seconds left. Yeah, I think that's going to bring us into the half.
And it does. That is the end of the first half. The Cardinals have taken a 1-point lead on Nemaha Central on the late second quarter touchdown and the extra point, 7-6 over the Thunder. I'll head to the locker room, see if they can warm up a little and dry out and figure out how they're going to proceed with this game into the second half.
See both sets of fans moving, standing up, shaking the snow off, trying to maybe get underneath the grandstands to get a little bit of relief from the snow. And I'm sure the ground crew is going to be out here working hard, trying to keep the field cleaned off to get started with the second half.
They will be constantly going back and forth across. They really got to get through that midfield area, the 40 between to the 40-yard line markers. There's just a lot of snow there.
Yeah, a lot of
keeps
snow.
Coming. The Snow Bowl championship game, the 2A state championship game, 2023. One to remember here for a long time.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
One of those games, regardless of how it turns out. We're only here at halftime. 7-6, Hoisington over Nemaha Central. We'll take a break, recognize our sponsors for SCTV. Be back with some halftime stats, start of the second half.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Road.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their game, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and like outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals by having a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Engelken. I'm a nurse practitioner. We are at the Nemaha Valley Hospital, and I've been doing dermatology for 20 years now, and I'm happy to be here in the community to help keep these farmers closer to home and prevent our elderly from having to drive into the larger cities to get the care that they need. So a day in the life of a dermatology clinic, the main thing that we do is skin cancer screenings. That's where my passion is. I want to make sure that we're finding skin cancers and treating them early. Our skin is our largest organ on our body. I do highly encourage head-to-toe skin exam on a yearly basis for anybody that has over 50 moles, or if they're noticing spots that are painful, bleeding, changing, growing. Other things that we see and we treat on a daily basis: acne, warts, hair loss, rashes, more or less any issue that is occurring with the skin, hair, or nails.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my KSHSAA cashback checking account. KSHSAA pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
KSHSAA checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
I'm Erica Bletcher, and I'm a nurse practitioner, and I work in the wound clinic. Often, non-healing wounds can affect a patient's mobility, it can affect their health, and just their overall quality of life. If wounds aren't being healed, then it can also cause infection, we can cause hospitalization, more serious health conditions, and even sometimes surgeries, amputations, or death. So at the wound clinic here, we kind of look at all of that and work with patients to develop a treatment plan to get them back home and get those wounds healed as fast as possible. Growing up here, I loved the people, I love the community, so being able to come back here and work with wounds and work with the patients is the best part. I love just healing wounds, I love interacting with them, I love creating an individualized treatment plan with them and getting them back to their daily livings, and I love seeing them outside walking around healthy, happy.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, including drug dependence, teenage deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
My My name is Tiffany Engelken. I'm a nurse practitioner. We are at the Nemaha Valley Hospital, and I've been doing dermatology for 20 years now, and I'm happy to be here in the community to help keep these farmers closer to home and prevent our elderly from having to drive into the larger cities to get the care that they need. So a day in the life of a dermatology clinic, the main thing that we do is skin cancer screenings. That's where my passion is. I want to make sure that we're finding skin cancers and treating them early. Our skin is our largest organ on our body. I do highly encourage head-to-toe skin exam on a yearly basis for anybody that has over 50 moles, or if they're noticing spots that are painful, bleeding, changing, growing. Other things that we see and we treat on a daily basis: acne, warts, hair loss, rashes, more or less any issue that is occurring with the skin, hair, or nails.
Welcome back. Couple minutes here before we start the second half of football. You see the fans just kind of shoveling their way out of the halftime, kind of knocking off some of the snow and trying to get warm. I'm sure they're going to sell a lot of hot chocolate and coffee here. I would say that none of the fans have really left, but where are they going to go? I mean, they're going to be fighting the roads leaving here, so might as well stay and watch a good football game.
It is a good one, 7-6. Hoisington with a 1-point lead here at halftime. The difference in the game is the extra point. Looking at some the scoring in this game, the Nemaha Central scored first in the first quarter on their first possession with 6:20 to go on the clock. Carter Hike had a 6-yard run, and then the extra point attempt failed. It was they didn't get the kick away, so the Thunder had a 6-0 lead and held that all the way through to about 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in the half when Hoisington was able to get their first score on the board from a 4-yard run by Tony Moore. Thalen Morales' extra point was good, and that's how they got the lead 7-6 in that game. The Thunder had that scoring drive. It took 12 plays covering 65 yards, 5 minutes, 36 seconds. Good sustained drive. And Hoisington had a 9-play, 40-yard drive. They got the short field on the Thunder off an interception, and with about 5 minutes to go. And I think, you know, you always look hindsight, boy, that probably pass would have been maybe just better to kick it and get it out of there, give them a longer field to deal with, not give them as much time. Because when they scored, they only had 2 minutes left, and they would have had to been using their timeouts. And it had been, you never know how it goes. You never know. But, yeah, that's where we're at right now in this game. The Thunder.
Mike, did they bring you that stat sheet? Man, that's fancy.
They did. Now I did all this.
We need someone. At the home games to print off stat sheets for us. This is nice.
Somebody to keep stats would be awesome. But no, there's one turnover for each team in the game. Nemaha Central threw an interception there on that late second quarter. That's the drive that's the one that Hoisington was able to score off of. Nemaha Central had covered up a fumble that the Hoisington Cardinals had gave up there in the. I can't remember if that was in the first quarter or not. But
still in the first quarter, yeah.
But that's the only 2 turnovers in the game. We were kind of expecting a little more. There was some few bobbles of the ball.
Yeah. Both teams, I think, really paying attention to that, recognizing that can be a big issue here, and doing a good job of keeping hold of the ball.
Nemaha Central with 108 total yards of offense, 85 yards for Hoisington. And the Thunder are 1 of 3 passing.
Dang, Mike, you got your stats just matched up perfect to theirs.
I've been kind of keeping them in on my spreadsheet, and they do match.
Pretty
They're
good.
at least doing a decent job. Thunder, what's hurt the Thunder in this game so far has been 5 penalties for 29 yards. Hoisington's only had 2 penalties, totaling 10 yards. Those were on their first drive that Nemaha Central had. Got the Thunder got them to go. That was a kickoff. There's a kickoff to start the second half, and it was caught and kneeled down as he caught it.
He tried to take off with it, but he got a knee on the ground.
So Hoisington gets the first possession of the second half, starting at their own 33. And going back to what I was saying there was 2 false start or offside penalties against the Cardinals that helped give Nemaha Central a good drive to score on. Here we go, start of the second half. First offensive play for the Cardinals. and they have a 1-point lead. Nemaha Central, we'll see what they do here. A reverse play.
Oh, I thought the ball was dead.
4. Boy, that was nearly blown up in the backfield there, but
I think a lot of the defense thought that Holden Bass was able to break that up and did not recognize that that the ball was still going.
the runner goes out of bounds at about the 49. So that is a 16-yard carry on first down for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 49-yard line.
Big tackle there.
And stripped away, taken away by Nemaha Central. They're going to play the play dead. Oh my gosh!
I didn't hear any whistle. I thought maybe that was still a live ball. And then they're
Thunder wanting to strip and the run back, but they're not going to get it. They're going to say it was stopped on forward motion.
They're going to give him a stop on forward motion, yeah.
So no gain on the play, and the Cardinals get to keep the possession. Thunder fans not happy.
It'd been a huge, huge turnover there.
That would have been a touchdown if they'd allowed that to stand.
Yeah, for sure.
The whistles were blowing the play dead before they could actually have the turnover. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Into the middle. Moore gets knocked down for a couple yards. Moves the ball to the Thunder side of the field, the 49. Gain of 2. Bring up 3rd down and 8.
Field crew doing a really good job here cleaning the field off. Mike noticed a few areas they missed, but I wasn't going to tell him. I was afraid I was going to get hit with a shovel if I said, hey, what about that spot? But they are doing a good job of keeping the snow off the field.
They are working hard. 3rd down and 8 for the Cardinals. Coming right up the middle. Slipping a tackle, then hit and driven back. Oh, my gosh.
Still stripped.
Nemaha Central able to stop his forward progress. They'll give him to the 44, almost the 45, 46-yard line.
Big stop by the Thunder. They, you can see they did a good job of once they got a few defenders there, and then they were really going for the ball, trying what they could to strip that ball loose.
This is the spot on the field where it's 5-yard, 4th down and 5. Thunder got to be careful not to jump the gun and give them a offsides penalty for a 1st down. 3 receivers to the far, 1 here to the near. And that is what they were looking for.
Exactly what happened.
No call. Into the middle of the field, incomplete. And boy, I bet Hoisington wished they could have got the offsides call there too. Boy, that was the same thing that happened to Nemaha Central earlier. But
I noticed that the Nemaha Central sidelines did not get upset with the no call on that one. But, he was able to keep himself from jumping over the line. But that's exactly what they were trying to do. They were trying to pull him off. And sometimes when they think you jump and an offensive lineman stands up and points, then that's offsides for them. But they did not do that.
Cardinals turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central. 2 receivers far side. Hike takes the snap, gets to the outside, and falls forward for a couple 3 yards, it looks like, maybe 4. To the 49.
I really feel like the opportunity to score in this game is going to be far and few, so the Thunder need to take every chance they can to move the ball downfield and get into the end zone.
Second down and 7. Hike takes the snap, getting to the outside, trying to bounce off a tackler and picking up about 5 yards on the carry to the 46-yard line.
Hoisington defense doing a good job of getting there right when he gets to the line of scrimmage, but he's still able to kind of wiggle his way for some positive yards. A short 3rd down here. They are arguing with the scoreboard, trying to get squared away.
So it looks like it's third down and a long 1, short 2 for Nemaha Central. They need to get, now it looks like we're getting a,
the officiating crew still.
they're wanting to reset the play clock maybe.
Yeah, still we're getting that scoreboard squared away. I don't want them there. Now they got it. Thunder fans getting after it here.
Third down and 1 for the Thunder.
Short,
need a first down here.
Short third down, but a big one here for the Thunder.
Long 2, long 1. Hike trying to get to the outside, getting the push. He's not going to get the first down. Nice defense by the Cardinals, getting the stop there, coming up on it. He's going to get no gain on the play. Maybe half a yard is all.
I got to think this is going to go for it on fourth down. Yeah, it looks like they're leaving the offense on the field, so I see. Yeah, that's the music is still on the field. That is what they're trying to get stopped. I didn't know the official had a microphone. We hear him talk. Fancy.
Not sure where it's coming from. Fourth and 1 for Nemaha Central. Big play here for Nemaha Central if they want to keep their drive going. Hike is going to get the first down. Still on his feet, breaking free. He's past the 30, inside the 25, and goes out of bounds. No, he's still on his feet and out at about the 10.
What a huge carry on fourth down.
Wow, Hike needing 1 yard. Carries the ball all the way down. Looks like they're going to spot him out at the 12.
Confusion on the field from the officiating team with, I guess there's music playing out there is what they're saying. But it must be Hike's song for sure because
43-yard carry by Hike. And it's 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 12. Hike takes the snap, gets to the edge, trying to shed a tackler, and then picked up and dropped down at about the 6. Gain of 6 on that play.
Yeah, I really don't think you're going to see anything too fancy here from the Thunder offense. They're just going to keep after him right up the middle.
2nd down and 4 from the 6-yard line. Hike takes the snap, coming here to the near side, falls over a tackler, in for the touchdown. A 6-yard run by Carter Hike, and the Thunder take the lead back.
No flags, so great run there, and you just got to know that they're going to go for 2 here. That to 1 point. It's kind of been looming over them since Hoisington scored that touchdown. And so you're just sure that they're going to go for 2. Coach having a little discussion. That's exactly what they're doing.
6-yard run by Carter Hike.
Do I dare say the snow has let up just a little bit?
2-point conversion coming here for the Thunder.
Huge for the Thunder.
Snap. Looking to throw. Now he's going to cut it up and in. He's not. Does he get there?
Very close.
Did he get it across? They say no. He's held out just shy. His knee went down before he could get across the line. And the Thunder, however, have taken the lead back 12-7 over the Cardinals here in the third quarter. You're watching SCTV. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
it wasn't. but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free KSHSAA Cash checking. KSHSAA Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or was it more like this guy? Take back banking with KSHSAA Cash.
KSHSAA Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. The Thunder just working that game plan perfectly, coming out here, start the second half, stopping Hoisington, and then getting the ball back and able to score. They would love to have that 2-point conversion, but as it sits right now, 12-7, 7 minutes and 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Mike's vigorously working on his stats. I think he sees they're going to print out another paper for us so we'll be able to check against them, and
yeah,
he's trying to make sure they're all right.
Here we go with the kickoff. That'll be a skidding kick down the middle of the field, picked up at the 30. And lit up and dropped by number 56 for Nemaha Central. That was Abram Kime lowering the boom. And Cardinals will take over at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, Kime could put the kind of hit on him that you can get a fumble in this kind of weather. All right, now the Thunder defense got to get a stop here.
First and 10 for the Cardinals. And in motion, coming right in the middle of the line. A stop made by Gonzalez. Gain of 2 on the play.
Hoisington's using their big number 76, Caden Hoffman, as a lead blocker, trying to clear a path.
Handoff up the middle, number 41, Moore with the big carry into the Thunder side of the field down at the 48.
You hear the sidelines yell reverse. They thought they faked the reverse, and he kept the ball and able to get a big carry there.
15 yards on that carry and a first down.
Brings him just past midfield into Thunder territory.
Fumble on the ball on the ground is covered up by Nemaha Central. There was 3 Thunder players all over it.
There wasn't,
and the Thunder take over.
Wasn't a Cardinal in the area when he fumbled that ball. And we talked about this before the game started. These turnovers are going to be huge for this game.
There is one right there.
So now they got it. So now they really need to capitalize on this turnover. Now for the Thunder with the ball on midfield. 6:25 left in the third.
Coming here to the near side, Hike picking up a couple yards.
Good job by the defense, but Hike able to push his way for a couple yards. Hike's got a little, like a hand warmer around his waist, and it looks like it keep falling off, and he keeps getting it switched, trying to do the best they can to keep the ball dry. And it definitely, the snow is definitely letting up here.
Hike takes a low snap, trying to get to the corner, and he's going to get
no gain.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like maybe a gain of an inch or two. Yeah, like I said, the snow is letting up. That's going to help the guys on the field and give the snowplows time to get ahead of us on our way home.
Yeah. So 3rd down now, 3rd and 7 for the Thunder.
Yeah, all the turnovers in the world, if you can't capitalize on them, it's not going to help you much. And so this is a big 3rd down here. Thunder got to capitalize on these turnovers.
Under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. This is where Nemaha Central has made the teams pay, is capitalizing on turnovers. Hike takes the snap into the middle, bouncing off a tackler. He's getting into the open field. He's got the 1st down. Stiff arms another. He's a foot race to the end zone. He's going to score! He scores from 49 yards. And another 6 points on the board for Nemaha Central.
Mike, he must have heard you, because as soon as you said this is where the Thunder can make teams pay for those turnovers, and that's what exactly they did, he was able to just, I don't know how he got through there, and he's so much more difficult to cut, and he's able to throw a beautiful stiff arm, get an open field, and just tiptoe along the sidelines for a score.
4:38 here in the 3rd quarter, a big 49-yard run by Carter Hike.
Going for 2 here again.
Hike, snap into the middle. He's
He's
got the 2-point
one.
conversion on that one. New life coming off the turnover and a 49-yard touchdown run by Carter Hike. Confidence for the Thunder. Hoisington deflating here with 4:38 to go here in the 3rd. We'll be right back.
There's a place where we all come together. A place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you. A place for conversations and for comfort. And the best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. Yeah, so many close games the Thunder have had the first half of football and done exactly this. Made some adjustments at half, and then when a team makes a mistake, they capitalize it, and here we are coming into the half. We were at 6-7, down by a point now with just
4:38
left in the 3rd. 20-7, the Thunder are rolling now.
Boy, the snow is still falling, but almost stopped. It's probably the lightest I've seen it here.
Yeah, since we've been here, I think this is probably the lightest we've seen it. And the ground crew is probably thankful for that.
Yeah. Another kick down the middle of the field and covered up at the 38-yard line. Hoisington will take over there, 1st and 10. Really no good kickoffs or anything in this game. Not like we're used to seeing all season long. But
I think it's very intentional, trying not to get hurt when you're making the kick and then just keeping the ball on the ground. Yeah, neither team really able to get a great kick. Hoisington was able to get that extra point, but neither team really punting well either.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Handoff goes to number 5, Taryn Kraft.
Yeah, momentum is so huge in a game like this, and the Thunder does such a good job. And you could see right here the defense. Now they got it moving. They got the score where they want it to be, and now you're going to see the Thunder defense really come alive. And I really think you're going to see a big stop here by the defense.
2nd down and 8 for Nemaha Central. They send a receiver to the far side of the field. 2nd down and 8 for the Cardinals, Hand off to number 5. There's a flag thrown, and they were trying to strip him of the ball. Now he's going to get gang tackled and now he's going to get stopped. Forward progress stopped. He'll be close to the 1st down. We'll see what the flag is, though.
Holding call, I bet you.
Looks like the ball spotted down at about the 47. Here's the official indication. Holding against the Cardinals. The flag was sitting at the 43.
Yeah, that's huge there for the Thunder.
They'll set the ball back down at about the 33-yard line.
It does give the Hoisington a second shot on this second down.
Replay second down, second and about 14 for the Cardinals. And a false start on the Cardinals, that one by number 5, Kraft, coming up out of his stance, and that'll cost him another 5.
Yeah, and Kraft, I think that's a second or third offsides penalty for number 5. Pins him way back now.
Well, they set the ball down at the 29. I think it should go down to 28. But according to my eye, is where I thought it would go. But second down, looking to pass. Now he's going to run. Slips one tackle, is through the end of the defensive backfield. He's going to pick up some good yards, but just getting back past the original. Oh, he's going to get to the original line of scrimmage.
Just right, yeah. It looks like they got maybe just right to the line of scrimmage now. So now 3rd and 10.
It gets to the 38-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on that play. It was like a quarterback draw. He looked to throw, but I think he didn't have anybody to throw to, so he ran it. Be 3rd down and 9 for the Cardinals. Here's a big down for into the middle. Runs right into Holden. Oh, excuse me. Hilbert.
Hilbert right there to
and Kime with the stop. They get a yard on the play to the 40-yard line.
It looks like Hilbert just stood up and opened his arms, and he just ran right into him.
4th down for the Cardinals. 4th and 8.
The Cardinals are not. Well, it looks like they're going to punt it.
They'll
I thought maybe they were in a
punt.
position they wanted to keep moving the ball, but haven't had much luck here this series.
See if they bring out any different stops. They are going to throw. Throws into the flat, and it's incomplete.
Great.
Oh, they're going to say it complete. They did catch it. He's able to pull it in, but it's short
Still
of the
not
first
enough
down.
yards. Yeah, great job by the Thunder. He didn't do a great job of selling that. As soon as he got the ball, he rolled it in his hands. He knew he was going to throw it, but the Thunder were ready. Turnover on downs.
That is the first completion of the game for Hoisington for 4 yards, but that is well short of the first down marker. The Thunder get it now. 1st and 10 at the 40, Hoisington 44.
2:09 left in the third.
Hike taking a snap into the middle of the field. Going to get a push from his teammates, and a first down for the Thunder. Nemaha Central offensive line pushing its way to a first down. I'll put the ball down at the 33. Gain of 11 on that one.
Just about like an old-fashioned scrum. They had him up, and then a couple more Thunder players just keep pushing him down the field. The officiating team kind of letting them play the football, not blowing the whistle too early.
Hike with the carry. Now we have a flag thrown.
I come in late.
Hike still on his feet.
That flag is definitely in holding territory.
Official calls
That
holding,
is
and
what
it
the
comes
call.
back.
Has he been talking the whole time?
He has been.
I have not heard him.
Be a 10-yard penalty, a replay of the down. So it'll be 1st and 20 for Nemaha Central.
Listen, I use lapel mics all the time. I want to know which one they have that they can use it down there in the snow and all this weather, and it works great every time.
Set the ball down at the 43, so they got to get to the 23-yard line for the yard line to gain.
A minute left.
Minute 10 and counting. Hike will run it for a couple yards to the 41.
So now the Thunder in a similar position. better position on the field, but a long second down here.
Second down and 18 for Nemaha Central. Ike takes the snap, probing to the outside, hops over a couple tackles. Boy, I think if he could have hopped one more.
He just needed one more hop. He had a skip and a hop. He needed one more skip, and he would have been in open field for sure.
That moved the ball to the Cardinal 35-yard line.
That's probably going to end the third, and it is.
Third down and about 12 for the Thunder. That's the end of the third quarter. Nemaha Central with 2 scores here in the third quarter. They've taken a 20-7 lead over Hoisington. We will take a break. I'll be right back.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, KSHSAA Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with KSHSAA.
Ask for free KSHSAA checking at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We will recognize some sponsors. We got TFI Family Services, Crestview Nursing Home, Community National Bank, Ag Partners, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Soother Building Supplies. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. 20-7, Nemaha Central with the momentum here in this second half. But 12 more minutes to play in this game, in this 2A state championship game.
Got
Nemaha
it.
Central, again, a little tongue-tied. Kind of like trying to say S&S Automotive.
I'm not even going to say it.
Nemaha Central, defending 2A state champions in football, looking to repeat here. And they have a 2-score, currently sitting on a 13-point lead on the Cardinals. And possession here, 3rd and 12. 3 receivers far, 2 here to the near. Pass down the middle, wide open. Nordis with the reception and a first down.
Great catch by Nordis. I thought maybe that ball was a little overthrown, but he was able to get turned and make an awesome catch.
To the 16-yard line. He was wide open in the middle of the field. They just needed to connect there, and they did.
He did.
19 yards on the pass play. 1st and 10, Nemaha Central. Two receivers far side. Looks like they're going to go back to the grinding. Hike trying to bounce it to the outside. He's going to get no gain on the play. Number 11, their star player, Tony Moore at quarterback, and as a defensive back comes up and makes the stop there. No gain on the play.
Yeah, one more score here by the Thunder is really going to take a lot of the wind out of the Cardinals' sail, that's for sure.
2nd and 10, 2 receivers to the far side. Hike takes a snap. Bass fell down, picks back up. He still leads the block through the middle, and he's going to get about 5 yards on the carry. They'll spot the ball down at the 11-yard line.
You really didn't think you'd see a lot of passes, and you haven't seen a ton, but the ones the Thunder have thrown have been spot on and made a big difference in this game.
Third down and 5 for Nemaha Central. 4 down territory for the Thunder. Hike trying to pick his way He's going to be short of the first down by about a yard or 2. He'll get to the 7, it looks like.
This is definitely field goal range for the Thunder. I just don't know if this field condition is going to be ideal for that, and I really think you're going to see him go for it here on 4th down. With the score the way it is, there's not a lot for them to lose, so here they are lining up for 4th down.
4th down and a 2 for Nemaha Central at the Cardinal 7.
Oh, I thought he jumped, but not quite.
Hike takes the snap. Trying to get to the line, and he's going to get driven back.
Yeah,
he's not going to get the first down. The Cardinals are going to hold them out. Held on 4th down at the 7.
So turnover on downs by the Thunder, but the Hoisington is still not out of the woods here because the Thunder defense can be so strong in this position. Hoisington's going to have to be careful with the ball. They do not want to get pushed back here.
Both looking to see how much time's left.
Yeah,
9 minutes, 12 seconds
heads
left.
looking.
9 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 7. Hand off through the middle, number 5. Kraft with the carry.
Gain of a few yards.
Looks like they'll spot it down at the 13-yard line.
The Thunder fans or the student section coming out with a whole bunch of food and just handing it out to people. I don't know what exactly is going on there, but the 3 plates full of hot dogs. And
I could use some, but that's
Yeah.
all right. We'll wait till after the game's done. There's a fumble on the ground, and a dove on and covered back up by Moore.
I cannot believe he was able to get that back. There was 3 defenders right there.
Closing in quickly. They lose yards back to the 8-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 9 for the Cardinals.
Cardinals desperately need to get out of this spot.
2 receivers far, 1 here to the near. Looking to the pass. Throwing downfield, got a receiver and overthrew him by about 4 yards. It was a good look of a pump fake and then took off down the field. He was trying to connect with Mason Martin, a sophomore wide receiver.
Yeah,
and
Martin hesitated when he started that route, and then when he went after it again, he just couldn't get there in time. If he didn't have that little bit of a hesitation, he might have been in a position to make a catch. But here now, like I said, huge 4th down.
4th down for the Cardinals.
And they're
going to go for it here.
It looks like they're going for it.
They ain't got no time to waste on.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They're down 2 scores in this game. Looking to pass, throwing it back. Knocked down by Gonzalez. He read it perfectly and was waiting for it. They were looking for Kraft. They could have completed that. He had some field to run.
Yeah, Gonzalez, you could tell he really, that's one of those that you would love to have because that's a 2-step touchdown for him.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Josh Gonzalez with the knockdown and turnover on downs. The Thunder with the short field. 1st and goal from the Cardinal 8.
Yeah, I don't know. Hoisington really had to go for it there. They needed to move the ball. They couldn't afford the time on the clock.
Hike takes a snap. Now he's going to cut it up in the middle, diving to the 5, picking up 3.
Second and 5, you're definitely going to see the Thunder take their time on these snaps. Try to eat up as much clock as they can. There's still a lot of time left in the game, but score here is going to make it very difficult for Hoisington to get back in this game.
Second down and 5. Play clock down to 13 seconds. They're just going to wait and let it run. Now they're going to get down into formation. Hike takes the snap, looking to bounce to the outside, and gets down to about the 1, maybe the 2 is where they're sighting him down at the 2.
Yeah, and that's almost better than scoring. Able to eat. Now they called a timeout, so Hoisington looks like they called a timeout to
preserve clock.
Yep.
2:44 left to go in this game.
6:44 left.
I said
you said 2. It's fine.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. You got me corrected. 6:44 to go in the game. We'll take another break. We'll be right back.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'd like to recognize some more sponsors. We got SBS Insurance, United Bank and Trust, S&S Automotive and Towing, Nemaha Valley Motors, and St. Peter and Paul Church. Also got First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, and Shelter Insurance. Thanks to all our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. And without them, we couldn't do this. Nemaha Central knocking on the door for a third score here in this second half. 3rd and goal from the 2. Hike takes the snap, slipping, trying to dive forward. He's going to get to the 1. If he hadn't lost his footing, he might have punched it in. But again, that forces the Cardinals to either take a timeout or
let the Thunder eat up some more clock. It doesn't look like they're going to call a timeout, so
slowing it down.
Hollering slow down. They want to eat up as much possible clock as they can, and you won't see them go under center till probably 8 or 9 seconds left on the play clock, and that's what they do.
10 seconds on the play clock. Hike. 4th and goal from the 1. In for the touchdown. The score the Thunder wanted and got. And that puts it up to a 3-touchdown lead for Nemaha Central. 26-7.
It feels like the Thunder was intentionally toying with them there almost, and getting that touchdown on the 4th down, just eating up as much clock as they possibly can.
4th quarter here with
6 minutes left in the game.
6:01. A 1-yard run by Carter Hike. And they've got a timeout called by Nemaha Central. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back. Imagine you debating or marching before hundreds of people. Kansas High School students have been debating and performing spectacular marching halftime since school started. You are invited to support the fall activity programs of your school. Attend a game, volunteer to judge a debate, enjoy a music program. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and SCTV. So Nemaha Central,
after the timeout, come back out on the field, and it looks like they're going to go for the 2. Haven't seen the swinging gate out of them since regular season.
Well, midseason, really.
Yeah.
Maybe one time out of the since midseason, but Hike takes the snap, and he's going to fight his way, trying to get there. Across! The 2-point conversion's good. Nemaha Central leads 28-7 with just over 6 minutes left to go in this game. We'll take another break. We'll be right back.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my KSHSAA cashback checking account. KSHSAA pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
KSHSAA Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
All right, welcome back. Just 6 minutes left in the ball game. That score there, like we said, puts the Thunder up 28-7, really taking the wind out of the sail of the Hoisington Cardinals. It's going to be very difficult for them to get back in this game down by 21.
Levi Thomas to kick off for the Thunder. Nice solid kick, fielded at the 20.
Oh, big hit again.
Hit again. That one was that number
56?
56, Abram Kime again. Connects, and it's first down for the Cardinals at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, Kime, one of those big headhunters when it comes to those kickoffs, and a lot of spectacular tackles by him.
First and 10 for the Cardinals. 3 receivers far side. 2. One here in the near. Looking to pass. Throws out here. Number 2, caught. And a first down for the Cardinals to the 44-yard line. Gain of 11. Second pass completion on the afternoon for the Cardinals. They're going to go to a faster pace offense. They have to. 2 receivers again, far side. One here in the near, looking to throw. That one's going to be thrown out to flat. Caught by number 4, and then hit and dropped at the 50. He kind of bobbled a little bit, was able to pull it in.
Didn't make that catch. Yeah, you're going to see him throw the ball here a lot here in the rest of this game. But the Thunder have been known to make a lot of interceptions.
2nd and 3. Looking to pass, throwing into the middle. That one's caught by number 6. And another big gain for the Cardinals to the Thunder, 35.
Yeah, the Cardinals not having a lot of good throws before this. And this series, they're 3 in a row, really moving the ball quickly.
Again, quickly to the line. Throwing to the flat, caught by number 2, and he falls down.
Cooper again, Kramer trying to get there, just so difficult to change your direction in this kind of condition.
Gain of 6 on that pass play. 2nd and 4 now for the Cardinals. Hoisington throwing to the sideline. Incomplete. Well-timed hit by number 21 for Nemaha Central. That's Caleb Strothman with the hit.
I thought he was going to throw that ball short. He had a receiver, it looked like open a few yards, but he was going deep for it, and he was double covered, and good job by the defense. You just know they're going to go to the air again here.
3rd down and 4. Looking to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Slips a tackle. Strothman latches on, still on his feet, slips some more tackles. He's going to get to the 14-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, well-designed play there. He let the pocket collapse around him and gave him a lot of running room.
I think that was a designed.
Absolutely.
I think that was a designed quarterback draw because he had an escort of 4 guys there in front of him.
For sure, very well-designed play.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Rolls out here to the near side, throws to the flat, caught by number 4. And inside the 10 down to the 9. Cardinals quickly moving the ball down the field
under 4 minutes left in the game, so the clock is getting away from them quickly.
Now up the middle, the run by number 11.
Able to get the first down.
Moore moves the chains. They spot him down at about the 3, it looks like. Gain of 6 on that carry. First and goal for the Cardinals from the 3. Now we're getting a timeout call by Nemaha Central.
Looks like they had the wrong personnel running off the field. There was kind of confusion there on the
3:34 left to go in this game. Nemaha Central leading 28-7 over the Cardinals. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Welcome back. The ground crew trying to clear a big spot here for the Cardinals. I've seen Holden Bass. I think sometimes he intentionally shovels snow in front of that football when he gets down in his stance. Because instinctively you'd kick it behind you when you're trying to kind of get your feet underneath you. And it seems like he's rooting snow forward somehow every time he gets down in his stance. I got to think maybe there's some intention there.
First and goal for the Cardinals from the 3. Cardinals looking to get their second touchdown of the game here in the fourth quarter, late fourth quarter. Coming right up the middle. Lead blocker is in for the touchdown.
Got the score.
They got the score from Moore. Tony Moore able to run it in from 3 yards out.
But they used like 3.5 minutes of clock, so that is going to with only 3.5 minutes left, they're just not going to have enough unless something drastically happens there. They're going to have a very difficult time scoring.
Taylor Morales to kick the extra point. Boy, that one is good. Boy, I tell you what, he is no more setting that ball on the ground. That ball is being kicked out of his hand that quick. It was good. 28-14. Nemaha Central leads by 2 touchdowns here with 3.5 minutes left to play in this game. Thunder will get this kickoff to them here coming up in just a moment. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
All right, welcome back. We all kind of discussing up here, and it does look like they got the Thunder have got the hands team on the field expecting an onside kick, and that's really the way Hoisington's going to get back into this game is get an onside kick and a quick score. So the Thunder is anticipating that. Difficult conditions for that for both teams. The Thunder got to be very careful here to make sure they land and keep on that ball with the slippery conditions.
This is the perfect field conditions for an onside kick.
Yeah, no, for the kicking team, it really is.
And the way he's lined up, Morales lined up to kick off. That's where he's going, to that far side. Let her go out of bounds. He got too much of it. That'll be a flag on the legal procedure call, and Nemaha Central will get possession. He punched it too hard. I think he was You got to learn to kick that ball at the top of the ball to drive it down and pop up into the air.
Yeah, you got to. It's more difficult though to plant that foot and get that kick on the top of the ball like that with the conditions the way they are.
So Nemaha Central will get the ball at the Thunder 48-yard line.
3.5 minutes left in the game. Thunder going to keep the ball on the ground, I assume, and
I would
play it as safe as possible. Yeah.
Hike takes the snap. He's on his feet past the 50 down to about the 48.
Hoisington, one timeout left. They had one opportunity to stop the clock. And the Thunder are going to make each play take the exact amount of time it can.
35 seconds.
They're going to eat
to
up
run each play.
Much clock as possible.
3:03 on the clock and counting. Actually under 3 minutes now. Play clock winding down to 10 seconds. Hike. Snap. Into the middle. Bounces off a tackler. Still on his feet. He's got the first down.
Plus some.
Down at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on the carry. Thunder closing in on 300 yards of total offense, 264 rushing right now. 1st and 10 for the Thunder. Up until that last drive.
Kelly Williams out there getting the fans really going in, getting into it.
Kelly Williams, the athletic director for Nemaha Central. Hike takes a snap. It's plugged up at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
Mr. Williams starting a Nemaha football chant in the stands, and it picked on really quickly. Just right at 2 minutes left, and Hoisington
takes a timeout. So
uses their last timeout of the game.
We're going to stay right here. I want to mention the All-League Football nomination nods for Nemaha Central. Quarterback, first team unanimous quarterback Carter Hike as a sophomore for Nemaha Central, first team there selection. Caleb Stropton, wide receiver, sophomore, first team selection. Holden Bass, the senior, first team unanimous selection there. Abram Kime and Josh Gonzalez were honorable mention selections. And we have Federico Teresi, a senior from Italy, a foreign exchange student. Congratulations to him. He was selected as a first-team kicker.
Teresi's only learned to play football for about 3 months, and he did a great job there.
He knows how to play football the European style, which is soccer for us.
Yeah, his first experience was just about a few months ago learning the game.
Those were the offensive picks there for Nemaha Central, all league. I'll have the defensive ones here for you in just a moment. 2nd down and about 9. 2 minutes to go in this game, and we're going to get a flag as Bass went into motion and a false start call against the Thunder. Holden Bass called for the 5-yard penalty.
Thought they were going to hand it off to Bass and let him run it. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Bass's last few plays here for his high school career, and they got him lined up
as a lead blocker.
Yeah.
Hike takes the snap, gets to the outside, and goes down inbounds. Nice job by Hike, not allowing himself to go out of bounds. He goes down at about the 30. Now they're going to go down at the 28, and we have a timeout called by Hoisington.
Yeah, I don't think Hoisington has any timeouts left.
Must have one. But they give him the timeout. 12-yard gain on that carry. And forcing Hoisington to take their last time out here. So we'll go to the all-league selections on defense. Again, first team unanimous selection, defensive line, Holden Bass, the senior for Nemaha Central there. And also along with him, first team selection for defensive line was Abe Hilbert, a senior for the Thunder. Honorable mentions at defensive end, outside linebacker positions were Carter Sudbeck, a senior, and Cooper Kramer, a senior. At the inside linebacker positions, senior Abram Kime and junior Sam Nordis were first-team selections. At the defensive back position, first-team selection, sophomore Caleb Strothman. And then first-team selection as a punter, Josh Gonzalez, the senior for the Thunder. So congratulations to those young men on their all-league honors.
Holden Bass might have made a all-league blocking fullback if they watched him here into this game.
Third down and about long two, maybe short three. There's a snap, the hike into the middle. Is he going to get there? Well, that's going to be close.
Very close.
That could be close. A spot of the ball is what that may be. They may give it to the Cardinals, though. And that will be fourth down. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They get to the 26. Gain a 2 on that play, 4th and 1. I think they're doing this mainly to burn clock.
They're going to hike this ball. It's going to be under a minute left, I think, by the time they hike it, it will be very close to just at a minute.
Snap to hike, trying to spin end of it. Did he get there? Oh, he may have got the first down.
Very, very close.
It's going to be close. If they get the first down, this game is over. They're going to bring the chains out.
They're going to measure it.
So Bill's
going
to
absolutely. First, they get it here. It's going to.
They had to almost get to the 25, and they were darn close to that. They'll stretch the chains out here in just a second. We'll know whether Thunder will maintain possession and win. Oh, my gosh, is this one close or what? First down, Nemaha Central. This game is over. The Thunder are going to win and be able to run out the remainder of this clock. Less than a minute left to play. Thunder got the hard-fought yard they needed. Nemaha Central will repeat as state champions.
Coaches congratulating themselves on the sidelines. Players starting their celebration already here.
Snow picking up a little bit again, but hey.
I said, the Thunder fans don't recognize the snow at this point with just under a minute left for back-to-back state championships.
10 seconds to go on the play clock. Ike takes the snap and nails it.
Yeah,
Hoisington didn't even come through the line to chase that ball down. They're just going to let the clock run out.
They're not going to need to snap the ball again. Yeah, that's going to finish the game.
Yes, that will finish the game. Nemaha Central repeats as your 2A state champions, their third title in 5 years. 28-14 over the Hoisington Cardinals. The Cardinals had a very tough path to get to the state title game. They are definitely a good team, but they had to beat Southeast Salina and Norton, both having undefeated records to get here, and Nemaha Central had some tough games here towards the end to get here as well.
Hoisington was that undefeated killer. They were the ones beating the undefeated teams, and the Thunder was able to take them down here.
Oh, man, you always wonder, gosh, what would this game have been like?
Yeah, without the snow on the ground, it would have been. It would have been a lot different game. Hoisington, you could see there at the end of the third, they got some Thunder smoke going through the sidelines. celebratory smoke.
Both teams shaking hands. We'll have the trophy presentation here in just a few moments, and also we'll hopefully have some stats brought to us so we can read those to you a little bit.
I wonder if they got permission to do the smoke, or if they just are asking for forgiveness later. Because
I think they're mainly just wanting to keep fans off the field.
Yeah, they're asking fans to stay off the field
until after the presentation of the trophies and stuff, and then I think they allow them to come on after that. But the
rest of the crew up here kind of forgetting their jobs because they're too excited about the win. I'm kidding. Actually, they don't have to do anything right now. It's all set up, and looks like they're lining up ready for the
so I'll tell you,
the presentations.
Tell you now that this is the end of the football season, basketball is just literally less than a week away from the first game. Next Friday, December 1st, will be a road game at Centralia to start the basketball season. So any of these football players that are out for basketball, they get no rest. They're going right back into practice again to start basketball.
There's a little bit of mandatory break, I think, that the KSHSAA makes the players do, but they'll get, just barely enough.
Nemaha Central receiving their trophy there. Repeats as the 2A state champions in football here on this snowy day in Salina, Kansas, defeating the Hoisington Cardinals 28-14. Stats I've got so far here, my unofficial stats, which I think were pretty close compared to what they were at halftime. We'll give Nemaha Central with 276 yards rushing, 31 yards passing for 307 total yards of offense in the game. Hoisington with 163 yards rushing, 49 yards passing, 212 total in the game. Thunder had 45 yards in penalties. Hoisington had about 30 yards in penalties in the contest. Hoisington really didn't get anything going. They got a really nice rush drive there at the end to score that last touchdown.
That was the best drive of the game for them right there at the end.
And, boy, that makes you wonder what could it have been like if they'd have played like that the whole game.
They're so good at throwing the ball, and this snow kind of takes that so much more difficult for them.
Here come the Thunder to the sideline. They're going to sing the Thunder Fight song. Well, there you heard it. Nemaha Central, again, with the win, 28-14 over the Hoisington Cardinals. Tough loss for the Cardinals, their second trip to the state title game, coming up empty here over the last couple of years. We wish them well as they move forward with their school year and future games coming forward. Here we got some stats brought into us. I'm just going to look and compare real quick. Nemaha Central really controlled the game in the second half. There is just no question about that as far as scoring and holding them defensively. Nemaha Central.
First down's about the same.
Third down conversion, 15 first downs for Nemaha Central, 13 for Hoisington. Third down efficiency, 3 of 11 for the Thunder, 2 of 8 for the Cardinals. Fourth down conversion
that's a big one there, 60%.
33 of 5 conversion for the Thunder, 1 of 4 for the Hoisington. Thunder ran 55 plays, 50 for Hoisington. Average gain per play was 5.4 yards for Nemaha Central, 4.2 for Hoisington. 266 yards rushing is what they have, 164 rushing for Hoisington. Passing 31 yards for the Thunder, 47 for Hoisington, which is pretty close to my numbers. Not going to be exact, but I had to deal with where all the snow was on the field. So
time of possession. So did they when they did the stats, Mike.
But Nemaha Central able to convert on some turnovers that really helped them in the second half of this game.
Time of possession, Thunder had the ball. Looks like about 13 minutes longer than Hoisington.
Yeah, that's a big deal right there. The time of possession in the game. Kind of see. Let's see here. I was looking for what the offensive yards for. There we go. Individual statistics. Carter Hike rushing for 266 yards in this game. 49 rushing attempts, 5.4 yard average, 4 touchdowns for Carter Hike. He was the one to stop here today, and they just could not get it done. Tony Moore, the quarterback for Hoisington, had 16 attempts for 129 yards and 8.1 average, and Darren Kraft, a 15 carries for 25 yards, not as successful on the ground for him. Tony Moore is 6 of 15 passing for 47 yards. Carter 2 of 4 passing for 31, and that's about what we've seen all year long. So congratulations to the Thunder. We will get signed off here in just a few seconds as we will have to start the preparations for basketball season now. And Lady Thunder are sitting pretty good as far as preseason goes. I think they are currently ranked number 4 preseason ranking in Class 3A behind Silver Lake, Hayden, and Colby. And the boys do not have a ranking in the state in their 3A. So, but anyway, congratulations to the Thunder. Thanks for watching. Thanks, John, for coming out.
Thank you for having me again. Great season. I want to just safe travels to all the fans for both teams with the weather we have right now.
Caleb Ridenauer with the production work. Yeah, he's shaking his head at me. I screwed it up again. And Billy O with the camera work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.